What is going on, everyone? So for today's video, guys, I'm excited just to bring you guys this video. So for today's video, guys, it's going to be very challenging, but yeah, I want to give it a try. So this is going to be a 1-block series, guys. So it's as easy as it sounds. I basically have to survive on a generated 1 block, and it randomizes, and there's 10 phases that I have to survive. So when I get to that 10th phase, I get to fight the boss, which is the Ender Dragon. And also I want to mention as well, I hope I'm not asking you guys for too much, but if you guys can leave a like and also definitely comment, subscribe to my channel. This all helps the channel, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Okay, so for today, guys, I started off day 1 just looking around, and I tried to throw off this wooden shovel that magically appeared in my arms, and I did the only smart thing to do, which was following the instructions. So I ended up breaking a lot of these dirts, and it kept spawning a lot of dirt for some reason. And then I just finally got a chest, and I just said, you know what, let me just start building around this chest, so just in case if another chest spawns, I'll be prepared. And they had some apples and some wheat seeds, so that would be helpful. So then I broke the chest, and then I built like this little platform, and then continue breaking these blocks until I got presented there are 10 phases. So after I got done building this platform, I decided let me go ahead and break some more of these blocks, and then I got presented that there's going to be a new theme. So I decided to break the other block, and then now we're in the plains theme. So then I continued breaking some more blocks, and then this pig scared the hell out of me, so I knocked it off. Bruh. That was supposed to be my only friend, and I knocked him off. After knocking off my only food source, I was just let down, and I just said, you know, this time I'm gonna take my time when I'm breaking these blocks. And then I just see that this item may help with that. So I ended up getting a bucket full of water, and this actually made me more excited because I was just sad. So yeah, so I just started building under the chest so I can make another platform underneath. After I got done doing that, I actually seen that I had to just expand this island just a little bit more, and the sun was actually rising, which brings us into day 2. So after I got done building a platform breaking this chest, I seen that there's another upgrade. So I was excited. I didn't know what to expect. And then I started looking around because I was confused. After the countdown reached 0, there was a message that presented itself saying enough flowers and trees grow here to last a lifetime. So that will only mean one thing. That will only mean that there will be more saplings, some more wheats, melons, pumpkins, any stuff that I can basically grow so it can help me survive. I kept breaking some of these blocks until I seen a melon, and then I seen a watermelon, and then decided that I'm gonna go to a crafting table, and I'm going to make some sticks, and let me get some tools, as well as I actually made a wooden axe for day 1, but I forgot to hit record. I promise you guys didn't miss out on anything. And also I want to go put a sapling as well so this tree can grow, and decided to go back to what I was usually doing for day 1, which was breaking blocks. And then all of a sudden this pig just presented itself, and I stopped trying to break this pumpkin just so I won't kill this pig. So then I immediately went to the crafting table and then made some fences so I can trap the pig in. After I got done trapping this pig, which took me so long to try to do this, I finally did it, and then I just decided, you know what, let me go ahead and leave this game. I actually didn't leave the game, guys. I was just joking and kidding around, but I went back to just doing what I normally do. Let's go ahead and get this pumpkin, and let's continue just breaking more blocks. So then I continued breaking blocks, and then this cow just magically appeared. So I was very excited and decided to put the cow alongside with the pig. So then I decided to put some of the birch planks on top of the gravel just to build a little higher, because I do believe cows could jump over the moon. And this is not just nursery rhymes that I learned this from. So I went back to breaking some more blocks, and then after that I came across a chest. And this chest, it did have a leather and some pumpkin seeds, so that was going to be useful. So then after that I just broke the chest. So then I broke another block, and I realized this sheep disappeared. And honestly, guys, in my eyes, the sheep did not die, and the sheep did not run, and I'm not the one that killed this sheep. So after the investigation, I was proven that I was innocent because nobody was around, and I got another pig. And as you guys can see, the sun is going to set real soon, so I need to prepare myself for day 3. So then I ended up moving all the animals, and I want to just put them all together and give them like a large enough space so they can move around. And I also made this as well just in case anytime my animal spawns, I can easily just break this dirt block and just push them in there. So this sheep just appeared, and this will be a good example just to push them back there. And what did I say, guys? Cows can jump, and it's not only because it's in nursery rhymes, it's because this is true. During that same time, I actually was mining, and then the sun actually rose, and what do you know, guys? A chicken just appeared. So I put the chicken with the rest of the animals. So as I continue try to break more of these blocks as well, that I just basically got like a chest full of just a ton of items, and I was very excited because this basically means that I'm going to be moving on to the next phase. So I waited the countdown. I'm very excited. I was just starting moving around, and honestly, I was kind of a little anxious. So then we are on our third phase. So what do you know, guys? We're in our third phase now, and we have to break cobblestone. This is basically like a cave phase. So this is where I get a lot of coal and a lot of iron and stuff like that. So the worst part about this phase is that I'm going to have to actually prepare myself to try to fight mobs. I then went to the crafting table to try to get the appropriate tools so I can break some iron and just to break other resources that I'm going to be needing as well. So as I continue mining, I basically got presented a mushroom. Now this is going to be very great anytime I'm going to be needing some food, so that is what I can rely on for the time being until I can grow my farm. Later that night, I actually got some iron ore and then smelted them so I get some iron ingots, then decided to create some stone axes. Then I started working on my home. After I got done building my house, I broke this block and then watched the two spiders basically spawn and get themselves killed, because the way how I built this is basically for mobs that anytime they spawn, they just instantly die. So yeah, this was actually a good plan of mine. So I just kept on just breaking more blocks. After I got done breaking a couple more blocks, I received another chest, and this will only mean that I'm going to be moving on to the next phase. As I waited for the countdown, I was going to watch the sunset, and then my plan was to prepare myself for day 8. So as day 8 arrived, I wanted to go ahead and make myself a farm, and that's what I intend to definitely do. As I got done building the farm, we made it to day 11, and in day 11 I got to phase 3. So phase 3 was basically me just being in the icy tundra, I believe, and this is going to be dealing with a lot of snow. So it's like kind of like a snow biome, and I decided just to mine a lot and break a lot of these blocks. So as I kept mining, a wolf just magically appeared, and I thought this was going to be a great sign because I'll actually have a friend on this island. So I built a fence, and then I tried to see if I had any bones, but I actually didn't. So as I got on my inventory, I actually see that this wolf basically jumped out the window and just jumped into my farm. So I guess he preferred the farm better than my house. So later that night, I actually was breaking some more blocks, and out of nowhere, these two strays spawned. So I immediately killed them. So as I gathered the bones, I went to go tame the wolf. Fight! Bruh. So after I couldn't tame the wolf, I just instantly just went to rest, and I just said, you know what, let's try again tomorrow. During the night of day 12, I actually was mining, and then all of a sudden these snow foxes spawned and then took some items. So during that same night, guys, I was so angry at this, but the skeleton basically spawned out of nowhere. I don't know how he spawned. I think he probably spawned in the tree and then fell down. Then the worst possible thing that could have happened, and it basically happened, guys. You basically guessed it. The skeleton jumped into wherever I was keeping all the animals at. So then I just try to help out this wolf, and then the fox that actually took some of the items that when it spawned, this wolf ended up killing it, and I looked this wolf in the eyes, and I was so grateful to even have this wolf. So I tamed the wolf. Luckily that was one bone I needed, and guys, I actually made a friend. So this is going to be actually perfect too, because I can actually fight mobs and actually gain some help along fighting these mobs. So then as of day 13, I actually bred these two mushrooms, and they had a baby mushroom. So this is perfect. So then I actually made a fence just in case anytime like a mob was spawn later down in the road of me just going through these phases, I won't get knocked off. During the night of day 13, I actually thought it would be a brilliant idea to actually put down some trap doors so no mobs could get inside or anything like that except me. So I broke this one block and then out of nowhere this polar bear just spawned. So honestly, I didn't feel the need to use the polar bear for anything, so I just ended up killing it. So as day 14 arrived, then I actually started mining and I got my first monster party. So not only did I thought I was going to fight this monster party alone, this wolf basically helped out, and I felt like this wolf was more determined to protect the island more than me. So as I went back home, I actually went to go get some wheat and I decided to bring all the animals into a more safer location. During that same night, a stray spawned in with an iron helmet and me and this wolf just double teamed the stray. Okay, let me correct myself. We actually triple teamed the stray. Oh, and one of my wolves actually fell into the void, but he was definitely a fighter. The best part about fighting the stray was that I picked up an iron helmet that he dropped and I actually just used this for armor. So for day 15, I had another upgrade and we made it to the 4th phase, which is the oceans phase. So then as I kept mining blocks, I got a turtle and then moved this turtle near some water and decided that I think he'll be good here. So the turtle looked actually safe and kind of comfortable, I'll say. So then I kept mining and I actually encountered my first diamonds, guys. I was so excited. So then after that, I actually started mining some more and an elder guardian started spawning in. Now, honestly, I never went against these type of mobs, so honestly, I didn't know how to kill this mob. So as I was fighting this guardian, all of a sudden I just got mining fatigue, and then I was just like, you know what, this is going to take some time to actually kill this guardian. And this guardian actually almost killed me, honestly. I had to run deeply in the back of like the farm. So I hid behind some of the trees and I actually started to try to get my hearts back up. So as of day 16, 2 turtles spawned on the island, so now I have a total of 3 turtles. So then I went mine to get more resources, and then I got prompted that there's going to be another monster party. So I kept my distance. So all of a sudden, I basically died to this monster party. This is probably the worst monster party I ever encountered. So I didn't realize this until later down when I actually died. I was supposed to have one death, but actually in the beginning of like day 1, I actually jumped off the sky block. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but that's what happened. So I tried to go to sleep to see if I can get rid of these mobs, and these mobs was just like faithfully here, determined to try to get me killed. After clearing out all those mobs, I actually worked on killing this elder guardian, and I had to just basically wait out this mining fatigue. After I got done weighing out this mining fatigue, I got another upgrade and we're going to be making it into the 5th phase. So this is going to be the jungle phase. For day 18, I actually seen that there was 2 parrots that basically spawned and I actually want to try to tame them. So after I tamed them, I actually watched this parrot fly away. During that same night, I actually went through something very crazy, and this is something that's going to be worth remembering. So the worst part about this, after I broke this block, these 2 witches spawned and I ended up killing the witches, but the worst part about it, I got struck by lightning. For day 19, I actually encountered a monster party as well as crafting me a shield, and I ended up taking out all the mobs in the monster party. So then I decided just to get a bunch of oak slabs and then start to create a mob spawner. So I went back in my house to try to see if I could get more resources so I can build a mob spawner, and then the creeper just landed on top of me and blew up everything, and it just messed up my whole inventory in my house. So I had to go ahead and fix that. So then after I got done repairing my house, I actually went to go mine somewhere and I got an upgrade. So that brings us into phase 6, and now we in the red desert phase. So then I decided to create this little bamboo farm and grow some bamboo. So for day 24 to 30, this llama spawned and I wanted to just craft and do a whole lot of building. So after I got done sorting my inventory, I put this lady down because I killed the wandering trader, and I decided, you know what, this llama looks cool, so I'm gonna just keep this llama here on this island. During the night of day 30, I was breaking some more blocks, and then this villager spawned in. So this is perfect, so I can basically start off some trades, and I want to go ahead and build this villager a home. As for day 31 to 32, I actually took some gravel and tried to break some gravel so I get some flint. And I actually used the flint just to make a fletching table so I can get this villager his first profession. So I seen this trade and I actually broke the fletching table and then gave him some new trades. So now I see that there's sticks I can trade now for emeralds, and I just started trading the Fletcher trader. So then I upgraded the Fletcher from a novice to an apprentice, and I was pretty excited about that. For day 33 through 40, I just did a ton of gathering. So I gathered some wheat, I gathered some pumpkins, and then for the following day, guys, I was breaking some blocks and then got attacked by 3 husks. Now these guys were super easy to beat, and I just used my stone axe to kill them. Then I just kept breaking more blocks, and I ended up pushing off this pillager into the void, and then found the other pillager I got spawned and then threw him off the void as well. So I broke some more blocks. So then this wandering trader spawned and then disappeared. Now I was kind of scared. I'm like, what the hell was going on? So a couple donkeys spawned and I ended up killing them. And honestly, guys, I feel bad for killing these donkeys, but I just took their leather. So for day 41 through 65, guys, this is the moment I believed in karma from killing that donkey. So I died here, and then a villager spawned in named Mateo. So I took Mateo the villager to the village house. So as I moved Mateo in, I told him that, you know, he's going to start paying some bills. Then I actually fixed up my farm, then made these 2 dogs just create a baby wolf. Did I just say a dog? I meant to say wolf. So I created a lectern that gave Mateo his first 9 to 5. So now he has a profession as being a librarian. So then I wanted to just execute a couple of trades. So I ended up trading with my Fletcher trader, and I got a lot of emeralds out of this trade. So then night came and I was just looking around. So all of a sudden, I guess this villager saw he was special by floating. So I went to go ahead and fix up my inventory by breaking some more bamboo. Then I got another upgrade, guys. So this is going to be another phase. So I kept breaking some more blocks, guys. Then all of a sudden, these piglins just spawned out of nowhere. So I ended up killing these piglins, guys. And I just said, you know what, you guys should have never done that. So I broke some more blocks and got my first ancient debris. So this is perfect, guys. So I created a diamond pickaxe, then broke the ancient debris, and then got an achievement. To follow with that, obsidian spawned in as well. So I broke the obsidian and then got an achievement for that as well. So I got some more ancient debris, guys. This was just really good. Got some crying obsidian as well. It was just a whole bunch of blocks I was breaking. After I went through a lot of blocks, this hoglin just spawned. And as I was trying to kill this hoglin, I didn't know this, but this hoglin just changed into a zombified hoglin. Then I went against some blaze, and honestly, that was terrible. Then this wither spawned. So I ended up killing the wither by just doing 1,000 IQ plays and got some wither skull. So then I broke this block and this gas spawned. Now guys, I panicked, and then look what happened. I got knocked off my island and fell into the void. So then I fixed my island and created a farm. For day 66 through 74, I actually spent this day just going ahead and making some stone walls. Just in case any mob spawns, I can basically keep them in there and then trap them in there. Then I got approached by a monster party. Now guys, honestly, what you guys are going to just witness, this was hell. For some reason, I did not mean to jump down, and I basically was just in a frenzy just now. So I looted this chest and then took out all the items that was in the chest. Then I waited another upgrade. So this upgrade was going to bring me into the 8th phase. So in this 8th phase, guys, they have like some bees that spawned in for some reason. I've never been in this phase before, and I just seen that as I was breaking some blocks, some slimes just spawned in. Took out some of the slime, then the skeleton horse just spawned in. So then this phantom just spawned in, and I ended up taking out this phantom. Then the next block I broke, I just seen that there was going to be a monster party spawning in. Now all I see was a bunch of bees, aggressive bees just started attacking me. It would have been very bad if I died to a bunch of bees, honestly. So then I took out some of these cave spiders and then made my way to try to take out this evoker. This evoker kept spawning in a lot of vex, and honestly this was very bad, and you could just tell this was very bad. Honestly, thank God this series was not hardcore, because I probably would have died. But this creeper spawned in, and a cave spider ended up killing me, and I honestly just made myself a shield just so I could prevent myself from dying, but I still ended up dying. I did nothing, and I just kept dying some more and dying some more, and this is just like, I probably need another player to survive with. Honestly, I probably should just got my wolves to try to help me. But yes, I waited on another upgrade, and this upgrade was the last upgrade, which was the end phase. So I went to go ahead for the rest of the days of 75 through 81, breaking some bamboo to try to prep myself so I can fight the ender dragon. So I made sure just to go ahead and change all the bamboos that I have into sticks. I did want to go into that villager trader just with a ton of sticks so I can trade them. This did take me just quite some time, and also I wanted to make some enchantment, like an enchant room. But honestly guys, like, I tried recording and I kept getting like a lot of errors and stuff like that. I don't know what's wrong with my actual computer, but after I got done training with those villagers, I just seen a zombie and a creeper just cuddling for some reason. Then I went to the mob spawn and started killing a few mobs. Started growing this wheat farm, and then started making some more trades. I was kind of all over the place these past few days, but you know what? It worked, and I also upgraded my diamond pickaxe and then got another rice sword as well. And then also I went ahead and got me my first carrot from this mob spawn. So I made some bone meal, put some potatoes down. Also try to use some of the bone meals to try to expand this carrot farm as well, because I'm going to be needing a ton of carrots anyway so I can breed some of the villagers, and that's what I intend to do. So I ended up trying to breed some of the villagers right now. And guys, honestly, I felt like the biggest idiot because I did not know you needed a bed. So I basically stood here and then watched these villagers, and they ended up not doing nothing. So I ended up getting the trident, upgrading the trident, trying out this trident just to see how nice this is. And this was actually going to be actually cool. So I ended up using this to try to take out some mobs. So then I got a bed, then I tried to attempt to do this again, and then watch these villagers make love, and then a baby villager was born. So I couldn't wait till this villager turned into an adult so I could give it a profession. So then for days 87 through 92, I tried to see if I could beat this monster party, which I did, thank God. And then I went against some endermites. I ended up taking out some of these endermites, which wasn't a problem. I took out this enderman. Then I kept breaking some more blocks. Then it told me that the end is near, and there was an ender portal in below. So I went to go against these chokers, and guys, honestly, this was crazy because I just kept flying, and if I didn't have this big house right here, I would have probably been dead. So then they launched me up in the air again because they have like this levitation status effect, and guys, I dropped all the way down into my farm, and that was pretty cool. So I went to the nether, guys, and I honestly spent probably more than 6 days trying to look for another fortress, guys. It came down to the point where I just gave up. So I went back to the overworld and created some Eye of Ender, and as well as put all the Eye of Enders by the end portal, and I was ready to go to fight the ender dragon. But before I did that, I had to get some appropriate resources first, make sure I was prepared, and I went ahead and went against the ender dragon. Now guys, honestly, I spent the whole time rushing to try to fight the ender dragon. I didn't even get no arrows for the bow. So I just say, you know what, I do have 2 water buckets, so I'm gonna be just using these just to break the end crystals. So that is what I exactly did. Now guys, this was so annoying because I was just like, damn, arrows would have made this much more easier, but I had to manually just go up up to every one of these little towers and break them. So then the ender dragon just came down, and I instantly rushed at it and then started dealing like a lot of damage towards the ender dragon to the head. So I tried doing it again, and I realized this netherite sword was strong, then I almost died. Even though I tried to do the water bucket trick, it still did not work. I was still on 1 heart. It is crazy. So I dealt more damage to the ender dragon, and out of nowhere, this enderman just started following me. So I killed it. So then I dealt my last amount of damage needed to kill the ender dragon, guys, and we got the achievement. As well as I went to go ahead and get the dragon egg. As I was trying to go get the dragon egg, guys, I realized I didn't even have any torches to even obtain this dragon egg. So I had to go back to the overworld and then come back to the end. So then I just placed a torch and then broke the following block that was underneath the dragon and then obtained the dragon egg. So I went back to the overworld, and this was day 100. Oh God.
Oh shit. Here we go again.